We take roller coasters, and today we're going to ask, rough or not rough? We use tried and tested expert techniques to put this question to bed. The ultimate at Lightwater Valley. Oh my god, I probably, you know about this ride, you know about the craziness of this ride, and you know exactly how this ride is. But let's just recap some important facts about this. It opened in 1991, manufactured by Big Country Motioneering. This was actually finished by British Rail. And as we drop off the lift hill here, to be quite honest with you, you'd think you're on a train just sauntering down to the, a mile down to the second lift hill. But while we talk about that and while this goes through, this opened as the longest roller coaster in the world at 7,442 feet. It still holds the longest roller coaster in Europe title and is still the second longest roller coaster in the world to this day. And it held it for quite a few years as well. Sure, when it opened, it had over-the-shoulder restraints. It possibly wasn't the most comfortable thing to ride. I have to say, I never rode it with over-the-shoulder restraints, but it looked horrendous. And seeing how it is, I can imagine it was pretty horrendous as well, to be honest with you. And it's not about the first half of this ride, these little bunny hops you go through the second lift hill. The daunting bit comes when you look down here and you head to the second part. Now, as we said, British Rail finished this ride and did some more track rework and has had some reworking and banking done since. But this second part of the ride is where it really comes to life. Dropping just over 100 foot effectively down into a left-hand corner. This thing veers left, veers right. It's got some banking, but arguably if this coaster was built in 2021, the banking would be a little bit more. It'd definitely be a little bit smoother. You could probably argue on points of this roller coaster that if you were building it on Planet Coaster, you just haven't pressed the smooth all button. Quite honestly, that's how it feels. But it's got an amazing charm to it, as well as its amazing history. You know, even the second part of this ride, when you're like coasting down here, as you come down to this little chicane-like corner as it dips up, it's just mental out of your seat airtime. It really cannot be explained without you riding this. There is no doubt about the fact that many people find this rough, insane, brutal, knee bashing. I've come off this ride with a smashed camera. I've had my camera in my pocket and it's literally whacked me from side to side. I've come off with a smashed screen. I've come off this with bruises. I've come off of this with a sore neck. It seems that the verdict might be quite obvious on this one. However, this is also one of the only coasters to have 3 lift hills. I think it's the only one in the UK to have a 3rd lift hill. And I know, people go, oh, it's got 2 lift hills because you've got the first one and the second one. However, as you approach the station here, without this little lift hill, you're not getting back to the station. There aren't many coasters in the UK with 2 lift hills. However, this one officially has 3, as long as you want to go around and ride again. But this first drop and these series of corners really are something else. Have you ridden the ultimate? Leave it in the poll above, rough or not rough, or in the comments below. But what is our verdict on this? Not rough. Oh my god, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Not rough. I find this coaster amazingly intense, and I find it, particularly with the lap bars as well, I actually find it quite comfortable. Sure, you do get shaken from side to side, but I don't find it rough. Well, controversy maybe. Thanks for joining us today on Rough or Not Rough. Be sure to leave your comments below and join us next time.